And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You got to give him credit.
We've got Kersey, and it's Sims in at the 4. Harris is out there with Hughes.
Montgomery.
And it's Doughton in at the small forward position. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game, and so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. We've got Thomas, and it's Kersey in at the center position. Hughes is out there with Harris, and it's Montgomery in at the 5 down low. We've got Kersey, and it's Kleba in at the 2 guard. They've got Hughes. He's out there with Harris, and it's Doughton in at small forward. They've got Thomas, and it's Sims in at the 4 spot. And here comes the break. And he lobs it up. Yep, it counts.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Kersey passes to Thomas. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Harris. Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Well, that's an unforced error. You want to drive your coach crazy? That's the way to do it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Penbay. Misses and the dry spell continues. Here's Harris. Gets it off. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Harris is out there with Hughes. And it's Doughton in at the 3 spot. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got 29 in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
There's the draw. And it's a great finish! Oh, my.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Thomas passes to Kersey. Harris on the double team. Stolen. And here we go. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Here's Sims. No good again that time. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And the jam by Harris.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Game moves along. Out of the rafters, he punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The shot, no good. Throws it up high, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Thomas, rejected by Harris. Fade away, it counts.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time to present